Hey everybody. Let's find ourselves a webcam. Hey. I am Somebody Nor, and tonight we are back with more Judgment. Yesterday we finished up one of the chapters. And yeah, let's see. When last we left our heroes, we found one of our friends crammed in our closet with his eyes kind of torn out. Let's go with torn out. He was shot, which was a little weird because that isn't that's not the mole's MO. So yeah, we got to kind of deal with that now. We can't go back to our office while it's a crime scene, I guess. So yeah, we still got more stuff to do. I know there's a little bit of side stuff that's opened up periodically. Like I think we've got one side case that opened up on the west side of the city, and we'll go look at that. And I do not remember what it is. There was a new friend down in the sewer, but I don't think we have anything to do with him. So yeah, let's just go to the west side of the city, see what that side case is, and then we'll just keep pushing on through the plot, I guess. That's as good a plan as any. Oh yeah, we saved down in the sewer. Yeah, that guy right there. He wants us to give him our SP, the stat points or whatever, the stuff we buy skills with. Skills. There we go. Skill points. Like, we've got all of our abilities. The only other things I could see really getting, it's like this, but we don't really have that much interest in doing the lockpicking side job when it comes up, because we've got so much money. I suppose we can get this eventually. Like, I don't know what that is. Yeah, these I do not know, but they sound relating to gambling. I don't play enough of this game for that to matter, but we'll be able to get that, no problem. Let's just keep working our way through all of this and see what happens. Danger display. Whatever. Let's go. Oh yeah, we gotta go talk to Genda because, yeah, we found, what's his face, the other lawyer. Yeah, we found the kind of a jerk of a lawyer. Oh, we could have gone out the other end and been a little bit closer. We find the jerk of a lawyer, and oh yeah, it is on the far other side of town. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like a continuation of the side case that we started yesterday, the one with the woman who's like a fortune teller. Because I know that one, or at least I think that one had a couple of different spots. Nope, don't care about fighting you. Also, I am in the wrong fighting style for fighting groups. Because we ended up fighting, I think we ended up fighting the boss, like some of the mafia or clan bosses or whatever. So we could become friends with that one guy, the lone guy. Oh yeah, that was also why we were down in the sewer, because we wanted to go sort out our health problem. Are they still chasing me? They're never going to catch me. What are they doing? Oh, there's still one guy way back there who thinks he's going to catch up. Yeah, there's still one guy way back there who thinks he's going to catch up. Oh. It's not her. Okay, is it whatever's happening down the street there? Like, I thought it might have been her, but no, it's something down the street here. What you doing? Oh, it's the hair guy again. That was Tokunaga-san's hat, right? It's loose again. Oh no. Are we chasing the hat? Or, I'm sorry. The hat. Okay. Get it. Get it before it flies away. It is Tokunaga-san's hat. Wait. Oh, did he just, like... Oh, come on. You had a chance. Ouch.
Excuse me.
Hey. You okay, man? Uh-oh. I think I sprained my ankle. Hello, Axelator. Hope you're doing well. 42. Jeez. Yagami-san, don't worry about me. Get my hat, please. Not again. Now we're gonna go chasing after his hat. Gone with the gust. Time to chase the hat.
Wait a sec.
Don't you tell the hat to, like... I'm doing alright. This is kind of a nothing day. Didn't have work, wasn't much going on.
Wait a sec.
Oh, nope. Stop tripping over road cones. How is that thing getting away so easily?
Wait a sec.
That's complete. Sure. Yeah, it's just kind of a nothing day. I did put in the Discord info on what the next month's PlayStation Plus Essential games are. Like, I expect to at least go through Man of Medan one full time. Whether I make it 2 streams or do it just all out one, I'm feeling like it's probably going to be split into 2. But still. Then, what is it? Crash. Crash is... I'll probably play it, one Saturday. I didn't look that heavily into what that other thing is. I think it's one of those multiplayer only titles, so we'll have to see. But what the hell is this? Wow, kid. Just immediately just like, what the hell is this? Again, did you bust your ankle? Oh no. Oh wait, that's Yagami. Oh, uh-oh. That's my hat. Give it back. Oh, yeah? Damn it!
What?
What? No! Hey! Help me, Yagami-san! Guess I better chase him down. And away we go. Now we chase a child!
Wait a sec. Wait a sec.
Get back here, child. Game, please stop making me trip over road cones. Kid, you are running in through traffic. What the hell? Damn it. Relax. Kid, get back here.
Wait a sec.
Kid almost got hit by a car. Chill. I don't know what command you're looking for, but it's not any of
Give
those.
it up already.
That kid. I'm pretty sure you can get a full like rundown of the commands if you just exclamation commands. It's either exclamation command or exclamation commands will give you like the full rundown of what there is available. I don't think I've messed with it. I think it's probably still exclamation tilt. Let's see. Nope. Okay, it's commands. Yeah, still tilt. I don't think we have any other special commands in there. Well, I don't know that I'll go all the way through the game. I'll go through at least the first stretch. I'm not trying 100% it or nothing. Let's see. Yeah, there's a few other ones not listed there, like the YouTube or yeah, there's stuff not listed there like YouTube, which gives me should spit out a link to the YouTube archive. The shout out command, which doesn't come into play very often. But yeah, not a lot of other stuff. I haven't messed with that too much. But yeah, tilt, I think that was the one you were looking for. You're pretty fast, mister. Yeah, I am. Now give it back. Finders keepers, man.
What?
Hey, you little brat. Give it back. Unless you want me to hurt you to the ends of the earth. Really? Threatening a child? Holy crap! I mean, if anybody saw someone like that run up on them, they'd probably be pretty free. Kids will be kids. Hey, Yagami-san, I'll let this little incident just fly away on the breeze. The goddess of the sun won't smile down on me if I let life's trivial matters bother me, right? And here comes the complete personality shift. Have you ever considered finding a way to make sure it doesn't blow away, though? Pish posh, Yagami-san. The Lady of the North Wind is a fickle sort, you know. And who am I to try to predict the whimsy of such a woman? Right. Yagami-san, here. Why don't you take this? Thanks. What's that? Oh, I do believe the breeze is whispering my name. I feel the muses on the wind. Perhaps I shall compose a poem to accompany this delightful little ditty. We shall meet again. Ha ha! I do remember his voice was like the weird, cocky, kind of like adventure guy voice. Like, yeah, I remember when he was like all kitted up like that. It was like the adventure guy, like that kind of voice. It's more of a typhoon than a breeze. Gone with the gust. Yeah, there's a few characters here and there that I do remember the weird side voices that I've given them. Like the guy in LaMarche, he's got the like the posh C3PO-ish accent. Yeah, he's got the weird posh C3PO-ish voice. Let's see. Was that all of them? Was that all of our side cases? Alright, we head to the story. Yeah, let's head to the story. Oh, we're not even that far away. Hey, look, it's our landlady. Honestly, if I had a proper version of all of these videos, I'd just do a supercut of it. Hey, look, it's our landlady. What? What? No, I'm not fighting you. I'm going to the story. I'm going to the story, and you can't stop me. Genda, got some bad news for you. Yeah.
I know you've had a rough night, Yagami. But if you're up to it, can you tell us what happened to Shintani?
Alright. Wait, can we talk to either of these first? No, talk to either of these two. Alright, let's tell you what we know, which is basically nothing.
Saori-san was having trouble getting in touch with Shintani. So I decided to give him a call myself, see what the deal was. But when I dialed him up, I heard the phone ringing in my closet. Shintani was killed the same way as all the others.
The others? Do you mean his eyes were...
Gouged out, yeah. But Shintani's beef was with the Kyorei clan. Why would the mole target him?
I'm not so sure. It sounded like he knew something when you talked earlier.
Right.
Think this is some kind of Yakuza pissing contest, do ya? Come on! The mole is way bigger than you know.
He probably knew more about the mole than I did. And his source had to have been Hamura. Maybe they killed him to keep their secret safe.
But why did he have to put Shintani-sensei's body in your office?
Not sure. Maybe
Just
to harass
full of
me,
mysteries.
maybe to scare me off their trail. Maybe both.
Yagami.
Hmm?
You might want to lay low for a bit. It's not safe for you here. Get out of town.
Is this when we go to the other
somewhere
city?
quiet. If the mole comes after you next,
Right. I'll do just that, Genda-sensei.
you know, I watched over Shintani since his first day as a lawyer. Kid had a good head on his shoulders, and a knack for the job I could never compete with. But he didn't have the guts to succeed when push came to shove. Not the most persistent lawyer I've seen. Even so, he looked up to me. Guess I took it for granted. Thought he'd always be part of the team.
When I first joined, Shintani-sensei was the one who showed me the ropes. He was a reliable man.
Thanks for this, Yagami. Come on, Sari-kun. I'll walk you to the station.
Sure.
Feel free to stay here tonight, Yagami.
I appreciate it.
What about you, Hoshino-kun?
I think I'll work a little more before I head home.
If you say so. Good night.
Good night, boss.
I forget the exact reason why we go to the other town to start doing things, but yeah. At some point, yeah, we end up in a whole nother town. Oh, we're gonna rest here. Well, I guess we can't go back to the office, so here is as good a place as any. We don't have enough points for any skills.
Make yourself at home, Yagami-san. I'll leave you the key. You've been here way longer anyway. You deserve it more than me.
Hey, wow, that is a fancy looking key. All right, let's rest or not.
Yagami-san,
Oh, we're just gonna talk.
do you have a minute?
Yes. What do you want to talk about?
Sure, what's up?
Well, it's about Shintani-sensei.
No.
Yagami-san, I know you just told Genda-sensei you're gonna lay low, but that's not true, is it? You want to keep hunting down this killer.
Yes.
And if I said yes?
Don't worry, I won't tell Genda-sensei. But in return...
Hmm?
I want to help you. Look for the mole, that is.
Yeah,
I
but
won't slow you
I would
down.
like you to,
I
you know,
promise.
continue
Looking
having
to
your
avenge
eyes.
Shintani, huh?
He wasn't as strong as he let on. The tough guy act was a mask he wore to hide his insecurities.
I would prefer you
Deep down,
alive and
he was
with
just
your
weak.
eyes.
That's why he was going along with Hamura, not because he wanted to. I mean, who can say no to a Yakuza? And now look how it turned out. I was sitting right next to him this whole time. Yet there was nothing I could do to help. You know, I'm still young. I don't even know what kind of lawyer I want to be. Criminal? Civil? Not the slightest idea. But I know one thing. I don't want to be the kind of lawyer who sits on his hands after his friend gets murdered. Which means...
Are you sure about this, Hoshino? Genda-sensei told me to lay low. If you're seen helping me...
Don't worry about that. I'll defend myself in court if I need to. Now, Yagami-san, do you mind if I tag along?
What am I gonna do?
Genda-sensei if I refuse, huh?
Yeah, you got that right.
Not much choice then. Welcome aboard.
Glad to be working with you.
Well, let's get down to business. First off, I want to know what Shintani was doing before he died. And I have some evidence that may tell us just that.
Alright. I should have something that hints at what Shintani was doing before he died. I mean, we've got his phone records, right? Yeah, we've got his phone records. Everyone Shintani contacted by phone on the day he was murdered can be found searching his call history. The recipient of his final call wasn't one of the registered contacts, so their identity remains unknown. Like, of all the things that we have, that's literally the only thing. Like, yes, the bullet wound, I guess, is something, but, you know, his eyes... the fact that he's missing his eyes doesn't help us with this, so it'd have to be the phone log.
Shintani dialed this number earlier today. I want to know where it goes.
Right, that makes sense. It's a good thing the killer forgot to take Shintani's phone, huh? This way we can see who he was calling.
The killer didn't forget. Even if the phone was gone, we'd still be able to get Shintani's data from his provider.
Really? I had no idea.
Yep. I bet he left the phone so I'd find the body quicker.
Huh?
I mean, he went through the trouble of hiding it in my office of all places. Probably wanted to cause as much chaos as possible, you know?
Hey, the number got a hit in the search.
Oh?
It's apparently for the, Advanced Drug Development Center?
What the hell?
What, do you know it?
3 years ago, there was a pretty famous murder there. A patient was killed, and their body dumped in the mountains. And the man they arrested for it was named Shinpei Okubo.
Yep.
Okubo.
Yeah, that's the...
Wait, he was your client, wasn't he?
Yep.
He worked as a contract laundryman for the center. Every 2 or 3 days, he'd stop by to pick up their dirty linens. According to the police report, it was thought he carried the body out in a bundle of sheets.
Right. And you defended him in court and won. But then he got free and...
You can stop there.
Yeah, we know the story.
But why would Shintani-sensei have called the ADDC? Who would he even talk to?
I bet we'll find out if we give them a ring. But it's getting late. You should go home. We both need some shut-eye, yeah?
Yeah, we can start fresh tomorrow. Where do we want to meet?
Oh, right. We want to keep this a secret from Genda-sensei after all. There's an arcade called Charles up on Park Boulevard. That should work for now.
Okay. I'll let Kaito-san know.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. I'll see you.
All right. More info. Scope. I mean, we don't have any other cases as far as I know. Let's go outside real quick. Oh wait, we have a key to the place, don't we now? Just making sure there aren't any things. Still don't know where this damn guy's cat is. Yeah, I guess we just rest. There's not really anything else we could do. Yep. I have the key. And yeah, it was the weird
Let's see.
long key.
Perfect.
Yeah, the weird thing that looks like a old skeleton key or something. Anything else in here? Anything interesting to find? Golf clubs. Alright, let's rest. There's nothing much else for us to do. At least not right now. Especially if we can't get back to our apartment. I'm sorry, office. I told Hoshino I'd meet him at Charles today. Guess it's time to head over. Just jump out the window, you know, like you do. What? Ugh. Ugh.
Hmm?
What's that old man doing lying on the ground? Is he okay? Excuse me. Are you gonna be okay? You don't look okay.
Excuse me.
Hey, are you alright?
Need mugwort.
Hmm?
Mugwort.
There should be some growing just behind that fence. Sorry. Could you grab some for me?
Sure, okay. I'll go get you that mugwort or whatever. Wait, just behind the fence. Not underground. Yagami. Where do we find mugwort for the old man? It's not in the sewer, I don't think. Hey, help me. There's a guy. He's got problems. No? Well, let's go figure out where this mugwort is. It was by the fence. I went to the fence. The fence told me nothing. Oh, dang it. That fence? Hey, look, it's our landlady.
Excuse me.
You mean this?
Yes. Now, can you place that mugwort into that gourd right there? Just stuff it in. Close the lid and shake it.
All right.
Oh, now I'm feeling much better.
Glad to hear it, old timer. So, what was in that drink just now?
Oh, this? I call it an extract.
An extract. Of what? Oh, technically speaking, it's a medical decoction, but extract rolls off the tongue a lot easier, doesn't it? Oh, forgive me for not introducing myself. I'm Iyama. I make and market my own extracts here in Kamurocho. That's why people call me the Hermit of the Dragon's Palace. Hi.
This is Yagami.
People just call me Yagami. What's this Dragon's Palace thing about? Oh, you know that abandoned building in the hotel district? That's the Dragon's Palace. My pharmacy is on the 4th floor. A pharmacy? So that mugwort is one of your ingredients? Oh, yes. I came here to gather ingredients for the extract I'm making, but I got winded and ended up taking a nasty fall. Glad you were around. Otherwise, I might not have made it. I just met a man who is apparently a hermit that makes drugs in an abandoned building. That's not strange at all. Well, if it isn't Yagami, ready to die, punk. The Keihin gang? Of course. Hey, get your ass over here. Whoa, where did they find this freak of nature? Now, go get Yagami and break him.
Bring it on.
Bicycle. All the fun of having... Hey, put that bench down! That bench is not yours! What? Failed? Why? What's with this guy? It's like he's invincible. Oh, I guess I wasn't really doing... I wasn't focusing on him. Looks like... I don't remember what his accent was. Looks like you don't even have a fraction of his strength. I was doing just fine. What are you on about? Looks like you've gotten yourself into quite the pickle. Yagami-san. Iyama, you shouldn't be here right now. Now hold your horses. I want to at least pay you back for help earlier. So I brought you a little something. What is it? Oh, one of my miraculous home-brewed extracts, of course. Once you drink it, well, you'll find out soon enough. Hey, you done with the chit-chatting with your hobo friend there? Hurry up and fight me, asshole. Damn it. Drinking it will imbue you with power. For starters, try the Thunderstrike extract, which can be found in your finds. Like I have a whole bunch of extracts. I mean, I was gonna win anyway, but... What the shit? I mean, I was gonna win anyway. So, this is the power of your extract. Ah, how was it? Pretty darn effective, wouldn't you say?
Yep.
Yep. Had no idea it would be this potent. And thanks for saving me. I'll give you this key to the Dragon's Palace, so feel free to come by when you want. Oh, thanks. Sure. Dragon's Palace has a nice casino and gambling hall, so swing on by and if you're looking to get away for a while. Wow. Sounds like there's all kinds of stuff there. Oh, my back is killing me. Even these extracts of mine can't fix old age, it seems.
Excuse me.
You think you'll be okay? If not, I can always give you a lift back to the Dragon's Palace. Oh, no thanks. I wouldn't want you to go out of your way like that. It's fine. I was actually planning on going that way. Don't let it trouble you. Are you sure? Then I'll take you up on your offer. Away we go. Whoa, what is all this? Ah, why don't you have a seat? Is this some kind of stew? It totally reeks. What the hell did he put in here? Ah, curious about my hot pot, are you? Well, this would be the liquid base of our extract.
Huh?
You mean this weird stew? Correct. That stew contains special broth. Oh, hey, Ellie. Special broth that, when mixed with the right ingredients, turns into the extract. Hello, Ellie. 27 months. Thank you for that resub. These extracts are specifically concocted to draw out the essence of each ingredient and transfer that power into the body. I'm doing all right. Today was kind of a nothing day. So, yeah, just going about my business, doing the not much. How are you? How are your things? How are the things that you are doing? That skull in the foreground is really kind of freaking me out now. You're fine. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, you're fine. Don't even worry about it. You mean when I drank it during that fight? Indeed. Now listen close. Get an ice cream sandwich, might get another one. Skull is spooky. Yeah, it's just like, oh, and he has more. Oh, that wasn't even the only skull. Oh yeah, good. You can see it. My camera's not covering it. There's skulls over there. There's skulls also like underneath where the text is. Like, where did he get all these golden skulls? Like, should I be concerned? Also, is that healthy? Just having meat? It's like, is that healthy? Just having, just giant slabs of cow just hanging about? I don't think that's how you're supposed to store those. I don't know what the temperature is in here, but I don't think it's really ideal. Extracts can have a variety of different effects depending on the one you make. See how there are many types of extracts here. Each one requires different sets of ingredients. You can find all the ingredients you need by looking around the city. All you need to do is add them to the broth and you're done. Yeah, he helps with extracts. Stuff that I don't really need, but they're there. Like, they're probably one of the completions that I never completed because I really, really didn't need them. That doesn't sound too hard.
Nope. In fact, I have just enough ingredients to make another extract. Why not try it out for yourself?
Well, it never hurts to try. Let's do this.
Ah! It's taking control.
We have all of these things. Well, yeah, we have all of the ingredients. Hell, we've even made these things. We have 4 of 10, 5 of 10, 2 of 10. I guess raise the amount of SP obtained. I don't need any more SP. There's no more skills that I want. Like, enemy drop rates. I don't care about your enemy drop rates. There, we made one. Hopefully he's happy.
Oh, looks like it's just about ready. Bring the ingredients over here.
Thank you.
Here, I'll give you a little recipe that details everything an extract might need. If you want to try your hand at brewing more extracts, then go gather some ingredients. Also, take this gourd. It's filled with a special solution that allows you to brew your own extracts at any time.
Mysterious gourd.
Excuse me.
Why does this recipe say scavenger hunt on it?
Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. There are errands I'd like you to run. I'm trying to develop as many new extracts as possible, so I'd like your help with collecting the right ingredients. If you make me the extract listed on the recipe, I'll teach you how to brew more. But for now, get to scavenging. Hope it all goes well.
I hope it all goes well indeed. Well, Ashina-kun is waiting. Should head to Charles. So we want to try to become friends with him. I don't know. What is it? Is it in the cases or is it? It's not in the cases. Where is it? Increase the success rate. I mean, let's just take them. We don't need them, but we'll take them. There we go. Just get them completed so we don't even have to worry about it or think about it. Alright. What was the... Where is whatever it was he wanted us to do? Is it in items or... Oh, you missed yesterday? Yesterday we were actually able to use the vampire costume during a tailing mission. I think that was yesterday. Yeah, we were able to just follow someone around because they were like, oh no, they know what Yagami looks like. And Yagami was like, but I still want to tail this person. So he was like, well, I guess I better put on a costume. And you know what costume I chose. So yeah, we were just following someone around dressed as a vampire. You know, like you do. Alright. Wait, this one's the request? Make. Yeah, we got the vampire costume early enough that, you know, we're able to actually use it on stuff this time. Because, yeah, I think we got the vampire costume just so much later in the original playthrough. Here you go. Brought you the extract you wanted.
Ah, well done. Must have worked very hard to put all this together.
Yeah, I worked so hard. It was so difficult. So trying. I don't know. Don't know how I could manage. Is really consider an extract though? All I did was gather a bunch of junk.
Well, you can forge natural ingredients.
Yeah, it's super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Indeed. Alright. Like bugs and plants in the... Well, we'll have to make items essentially contain the same components. Drink. Stretch. not the 2. What do you want from me? It is what I have. Do you want me to go, like, I can remember to go to the store and get a Dr. Pepper and make you especially unhappy. What do the items essentially contain same components? Oh, I guess that makes sense.
I'm aware what I ask might seem suspicious, but let me assure you, this recipe is 100% genuine.
I'm being forced to drink water. You have to drink water too. I don't have water. Nope, water doesn't exist. I don't know. Like, have you tasted water? Water is so... water. Ugh. Maybe at some point. Maybe at some point I will actually water. But right now, right here, right as it stands, this is what I have.
All right, now let's make an extract with the ingredients you came up with. Here we are.
Wait, you're being peer pressured? What does that even mean in this context? Who is peer pressuring you to drink water?
As promised, I'll give you the recipe for a new extract. Try making it once you gather the ingredients.
We obtained an extract thing. I'll hand you a new scavenger hunt list. Find it useful, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Let's make him the thing that's probably all right there. We don't have all the things. But we can make this one because we have all the things. Stop being dehydrate before you hydrate. What? Dehydrate before you hydrate? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Doesn't sound right. Yeah, that does not sound right.
My research on these extracts is going smoothly, thanks to you.
I don't even know if I actually have to craft these, because I have them. I have plenty of them. New recipe. More scavenger hunt.
Excuse me.
Constantly telling you to drink water. Switch the words. That's why I did that. Like, I mean, seriously. Hell, I think you even have a quote in the system about hydrating before you dehydrate. Yeah, I think you even have a quote in... Yeah, you have quote 13 in the system that wants hydration before dehydration. Yeah, I think it says quote 13, and yeah.
Wonder, I had a pinpoint in particular reason. I suppose it would be to understand myself.
What do you mean by that?
I don't have any family, you see. The earliest memory I have is being abandoned in the mountains. So, if I really think about it, I actually have no idea where I was born or who I even am. Crazy, right?
That is crazy.
But when I was rescued, I did have one thing on me. An old crumpled up piece of paper. And on it was written the recipe for the mysterious extracts.
Huh?
Whoa. So the extract was the first thing you knew?
Yes, it was the only connection I've ever had to my true past. Maybe that's why I'm working so hard to research it.
Even his origins are mysterious. There's lots of stuff in the past. Basically everything is in the past. But that doesn't mean it's a thing to forget. Did he give us another thing that he wanted us to make? Oh no, we don't have... Wow, we really don't have all the things. But we do have the extract. Do we have to make it again? Or can we just give him the extract that we have? Because we do not have all those items. Oh, good, 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 good. I just have to give him the item. Good, 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 good. I'm like, I don't want to go have to get all the things, because it was like cat food and some other odd nonsense. New recipe, new scavenger hunt. You know, the more I learn about these extracts, the stranger I think they are. What's the science behind them?
To be perfectly honest, I have no idea.
Huh?
Seriously?
Yeah, I researched modern medicine and folk medicine from all over the world, too. And it seems these extracts I make are based on something completely different from all known pharmacology.
So it's like an alien form of medicine or something? That's wild.
Well, might be. But one thing I know for sure is it really works wonders for your health. It's got to the point where I've had lines out the door for my medicine, especially by Yakuza and the homeless.
Understandable. This stuff is pretty potent. I don't think a doctor would ever come up with anything like this. Okay, what does he want now? Please let me have one. Oh, good, I have one. God, I was worried I didn't. Recipe. An extract recipe to knock an enemy out in 2 hits? Dang, that sounds strong. Mysterious stone, gold cat food, old circuit, exquisite screw. Jeez. Well, luckily we have the thing. Extract to do a takedown followed by a beatdown. Like, I don't have some of these. Chances are they must not have... Whoa. Bust through deadly attacks. Jeez. Pocket tissue. Whoa, we found a use for pocket tissues. Swing enemies around with circle. Well, we have the thing.
Yagami, if it weren't for you, I would never have got this far in developing my extracts.
Yay, friend. He's our friend, and we didn't even have to go do anything. We just gave him all sorts of stuff that we got from the first playthrough.
As promised, I'll give you this final recipe.
Excuse me.
You don't need to do any more... You don't need me to do any more scavenger hunts?
This should be enough. And wouldn't you know it, I even made some headway in researching the original recipe.
Did you find out what happened in your past?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I haven't discovered much. But I'm starting to believe my parents were actually Tengu.
Huh?
What? You mean those ogre-type creatures that live up in the mountains? I thought they were only a fairy tale.
Well, I was discovered in the remotest of remote villages. I was discovered in the remotest of remote mountains. Plus, I had this recipe for medicine that no one's ever seen. Not only that, but the effects of these extracts are nigh supernatural. Even I can't explain it. And I make them. So, I figured it either has to do with the work of the Tengu, or some kind of mountain god. Or aliens, like you said.
Well, it's hard to dismiss those claims, especially after seeing the extracts work their magic.
Even so, I still have no idea who my parents are. And the only family I've ever known are these Dragon's Palace denizens. I initially thought of this as a temporary housing situation that I somehow got stuck with. But now, whenever someone asks me who I am, I find myself saying, the Hermit of the Dragon's Palace.
Maybe if your extracts become widespread, the Tengu who raised you will hear about it and finally show up.
Ha ha! Talk about divine intervention! But they do say faith can move mountains.
Yay, we are friends. So what other thing did they give us? Dance Fighter. Raise the combo speed. Flowing Willow. Automatically parry most attacks. Jeez. Let's see. Guard breaking flurry of blows. Huh. We do not have many of those items, but that one is the most rare. Oh wait, what's this one? All attacks break through enemies' guards. Wow, I have like none of these. Paper plates, really? Paper plates. Jeez. Quick step consecutively. Okay, is there a challenge that has to do with making this stuff? Oh, there we go. Extracts. Take extracts 50 times. Take extracts 100 times. It's only 300 SP, so I don't care. I mean, we could do it. Hell, we only just got this one. So that means, what was it? We must have only... Yeah, we did 10 extracts over the course of the first playthrough. We used maybe, what, 1 extract? 2 at most? Or, I mean, 8? Whatever. It's all good. It's fine. Pinball Wizard. Codes for... Oh, yeah, the codes. Well, we got him. He's our friend. That's good for us. Wait. What can we buy from him? Oh, we can just straight up buy some of this stuff. Raises your SP. Raises enemy drop rates. Lower encounter rates. Wow. 430. Oh, no, wait. Thunder Extract. Stun immunity and power to break through enemy guards attacks. Dang. 980,000 yen. Extract to fully recover your health from 0. How long does it last? Like, does it still only last for a little while? Jeez. What is this one? Oh, this is another one of them that's... God, it's so expensive. I don't need them, but jeez, they're expensive. Alright, what else we got? It's on the 3rd floor. Hey, guys. Let's see, that's what, Koi Koi, and whatever else. What do they have for prizes? A painting, crisis preparedness. What does that mean? Anime paint. We can paint our drone with anime. I don't know what crisis preparedness is. Like, can we just trade them? How much is it for 100 and 1,500? For 100,000, we get 1,000. You know, let's buy the crisis preparedness. Just outright. We just have the money. Just buy it outright. We're not even gonna do the gambling. We're just gonna. Alright, reading this guide is unlocked danger display. Learn how to use it in the apps, in the skill app. Alright, we got a new skill. What is it? Displays enemies on the map before they discover you. Uh-huh. That was not worth it. Honestly. Yeah, that wasn't worth it, but I'll take it. At least now, the only thing we don't have is whatever this is, skill book related. High roller. Oh, let's see if it's upstairs at the casino they have. Bump into that guy. See if the casino has anything else. Or no, wait, we'd be going downstairs. We started at 4th floor. We're going down. And what is this one? Just standard gambling. What do you got for prizes? Ironclad self-defense. But we have already had this book. Yeah, we've already had this book at some point. So whatever it is that it was going to teach us, we already know. Resin, oil. Nothing else we need. How do you even put up paintings? Like, we can't put up any paintings in the office. Like, unless there's somewhere on the office that allows that. Because we don't have an available section of wall, as far as I know. Because there's the area above the bookshelf and was it clothing rack thing, and then there's the area on top of the record player and speakers, but there's no like wall because there's windows up above the record player. All right, this is our way out. Oh wait, screw! Give me that. I don't need it. But I'll take it. What was that?
Why can I not win?
I don't know, man. Why can you not win? Wow, that's bright. If we let the door close, I think we get some amount of SP just from unlocking the lock. No? Wait. Where's the lock? They gave us a key to this stupid place. Yeah, they gave us a key to this silly place. Oh, yep. Now we can see where the enemies are. Not that I cared, but I can always outrun them anyway. Gonna go to the game center. Stretchy rubber. I'm sorry, but if you find stretchy rubber in the gutter, I don't even want to know. Hey, look, it's our landlady. How do I see my health? Hey, it's everybody.
Kaito-san told me you'd be here. Don't forget about me next time, yeah?
Wish you'd fucking forget about me. Is there a reason your little gang needs to keep meeting up here?
It's so nice of you to let us use your store, Higashi-san. Especially when you're clearly so opposed to the idea.
Don't talk down to Yakuza, kid.
It's okay, Higashi-san. I think we all know you're nicer than you let on.
What the hell?
Damn, and you're braver than you look, Hoshino-kun. You got the skills to back it up?
Just a 3rd-degree black belt. Not that I've ever had to use it.
Well, I'll call this meeting to order.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll do the honors. Masamichi Shintani of the
Like
Gendo
the music,
Law Office has been murdered. Given that his eyes were gouged out, it's likely the mole was responsible. And I'll need all of your help to track him down.
The ADDC, huh? Weird time for that to come up again.
Again? It's come up before?
We can talk about that later. What's important now is Shintani called them before he was killed.
I don't get it. What's the connection between Shintani and the ADDC?
I think I remember them being in the news a lot last year. Something about a new drug that could win a Nobel Prize.
Yeah, here it is.
The ADDC's research into AD9 has now been published in one of the world's leading scientific magazines, leading to the gathering of reporters from both Japan and abroad that we have here today.
It's a brand new dementia drug. They call it AD9. This was right after Director Kido from the ADDC published his paper on it. They're still undergoing clinical trials on larger animals, but apparently every single mouse they've given it to has made a full recovery.
Now with
The man giving the presentation here is Dr. Ryusuke Kido, a world leader in neurophysiology and the primary researcher on AD9.
He's the one who showed me around the center when I was looking into Okubo's case. Guess he's been the director for a while now.
From what I can tell, the Ministry of Health is increasing the ADDC's budget to hasten the development of AD9. They're even adding another building to the center. It's a huge project.
Damn good deal they've got.
I'm still not getting it, though. Why Shintani go and call them?
That's what we're about to find out. And there's only one way to do that.
Come on! Can't just take a man's phone.
First off, we'll need to figure out who Shintani was calling.
Yeah, but how are we gonna do that over the phone?
I suppose that all depends on your acting skills, Detective Yagami.
I mean, he's a... Alright, I just have to figure out who called and who we called and why.
ADDC, front desk speaking.
Hi there, ma'am. This is...
No one's suspicious. Shintani, a lawyer. Yagami, a detective. Yagami, a lawyer. Got another ice cream. That's good. Alright, we gotta make a phone call. I don't know if we want to tell them our name. Or we could just be like very forward, very front about it, that we're Yagami, a detective.
This is Takayuki Yagami from the Yagami Detective Agency.
Hello there, Yagami-san.
I'm calling about a lawyer named Shintani who I believe contacted you yesterday. I was wondering if you could connect me with whomever he spoke to.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that. It's in violation
Oh,
of
no!
the personal information policy.
Well, the truth is, Shintani-san passed away yesterday. This is the last number he dialed, so I'm calling to ask about him.
I'm sorry, but that information is private. You'll need a warrant if you want to know more. I really am sorry.
No!
I see. Thank you anyway. No way this happens over the phone. It'll be faster to just head over there myself.
You think that's gonna work?
I don't know.
Not sure, but I know the director, remember? Worst case scenario, I come back empty-handed.
I'll come with you, Yagami-san.
Best case sscenario,
Okay.
I get to
Me
wear
and
the
Nagashi will go check out what's going on
vampire
with the
outfit.
Matsugane family. Shouldn't be tough with Hamura out of the picture.
Hey, I don't remember saying I was gonna help you.
By the way, Yagami-san, whatever happened to that guy from 3 years ago? Shinpei Okubo.
They just keep bringing it up. They
He's
just
in the detention center.
keep bringing it
Been
up.
there since they gave him his death sentence.
Have you ever gone to see him, Yagami-san?
No. Why would I? Why do you ask anyway?
I don't know. I was wondering what he was like. The case got tons of news coverage, you know. I was also wondering what you thought about the case. I mean, did you really think that he was innocent?
Probably.
But then he walked and killed his girlfriend. You defended him for that too, yeah?
I did. Okubo-san asked me to after he murdered Emi-chan in cold blood. The guy's so suspicious. What, that he's asking about Okubo?
Yeah.
Did you believe him then too?
He kept saying the same thing. How he could never have killed anyone. But I didn't believe him, no. Fighting for him in court made me sick to my stomach.
Do you think he deserves the death penalty?
That's enough of the questions, Sugiura.
Well, my bad. Was that too far?
Nah.
If you say so.
Yagami-san? You're heading to the ADDC now, yes? I'm gonna grab a taxi for us. I'll wait for you over on Park Boulevard.
New evidence. Oh, we can talk to them.
The ADDC, huh? This has got to be fate or something.
Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not one of your little buddies. Remember that. Don't get the wrong... I'm not one of...
The ADDC... This has got to be...
Super Gunman. I don't remember why there's a door back here. Like, it doesn't go anywhere. Like, it doesn't get us to anything. There's nothing in this room. Like, there's nothing to collect. There's nothing to, like, interact with. So why the door? I don't remember why. Now, let's go... Any other things before we go to that place? I don't think we can go back into the detective agency right currently. Matsukane office. Let's just... You need to go to sleep. I mean, I'll be right here, mostly just talking and talking. You know, I appreciate you stopping in. If you gotta sleep, you know, you gotta take care of yourself.
Over here, Yagami-san.
Certainly a lot better than I've been doing.
Taxi for
I
us.
haven't been sleeping near as much as I should. But gotta sleep. You go ahead and do that. Take care of yourself. Let's go to the ADDC. Oh no, 410 yen. How will I ever afford such a price? So fancy.
I've heard a bit about this place before, but the ADDC
should be
isn't
going
it
on
just
for
one
at
part of
least
a larger organization.
you know, another half hour or more
If I
at
recall
least.
correctly,
At least
they
into
call it the
2 hours,
Medical
if not more.
Institute. Is that accurate?
Yeah. They own every last inch of this campus.
It's incredible. Even with all these buildings, they're still getting budget to expand from that new drug. So? Is it the same as you remember?
Yeah.
Advanced Drug Development Center, ADDC.
Huh? Don't go too far ahead! Yagami-san!
What are you all shaken up for? Calm down.
Oh,
Just stick
boy.
with me and you'll be fine. Got that, Yagami?
Oh yeah, that's the reason why this chapter is called what it is. We have weird flashbacks to
Yagami-san!
some old cases.
Try not to just ditch me, okay? Is something wrong?
Yeah, I had a weird flashback.
Just... After 3 years, it still looks the same.
Huh?
Almost like time itself has stopped.
Yagami-san.
Come on. Front desk's over there.
Dang, he keeps up well. Just run around, see if there's anything to interact with. Not so much. Alright, lady. Tell me the things.
Do you have an appointment, sir?
Sure, why not?
I don't, sorry. My name is Hoshino, from the Genda Law Office. This is my partner, Yagami. We're here to talk about a murder that took place in Kamurocho yesterday.
A murder?
A coworker of ours named Shintani. He was the victim.
We have a record that he called this center before he was killed.
Huh?
We're hoping you can help us track down exactly who he spoke to.
I'm very sorry, sir, but I can't provide such private information.
Well, could I at least talk to Director Kido instead? He's an old friend of mine. Just let him know Yagami stopped by, to say hello.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Look over there.
Dang. Yagami.
Gentlemen, I really don't know what else you want from me. I have nothing more to say. I've told the police all that I know.
Ryusuke Kido.
Yeah, I know. Sorry about all this, Director. Problem is, my partner here won't give it a rest till he sees the scene of the crime. But I'm sure we'll be leaving soon.
That's not what we agreed upon. You know this isn't about how long it takes.
And what about Okubo? I take it he's still not fessed up.
No, not quite as of yet, sir. But we all saw where the body was. Exactly where he said it would be.
Quite true. Not much point in fighting this now. The Minister has made it clear that he wants it resolved soon as well. Just look at how much trouble one contractor has caused.
Sorry, which Minister? I didn't know about this, sir.
The Health Minister. It's all his call how much funding we get.
Director, if I may, if you would just direct me to the scene of the crime, I could head over there myself. I'll be out of your hair in no time, I assure you.
I'd rather you didn't wander on your own. So instead, she can show you. Terasawa-kun, these gentlemen here are Shintani-sensei and,
Yagami.
It's a pleasure. I hope I can help you find what you need.
Well, with that, I'll be taking my leave.
Thank you again, Director. Apologies for all the trouble.
This way. I can show you how to get to Waku-san's room.
Who's Waku-san?
The guy who died in his room?
Oh, yeah. And you are... Terasawa-san, huh? Wow, you're young.
Wow,
Eager to boot.
dude.
Can we keep this
Can we keep this
professional?
professional? Yeah, seriously.
Nice try, Shintani-sensei.
Wow.
Not the friendliest girl in town, huh?
We're not exactly welcome guests here.
After I busted my ass to pass the bar, I always figured I'd have my pick of the ladies.
Right this way, please. Straight ahead is the ADDC's general ward. Waku-san's room is on the 4th floor. This was the room assigned to Waku-san.
What's down there?
That's the research wing, where they develop all our new drugs.
Oh.
You can't get in without a gold key card, though. Not even I have one.
Gold, huh?
I suppose because it's the heart of the center's operations.
Huh. Sounds like it's a whole nother world back there. Security like that must be a bitch. Come on, Yagami.
Before he died, Waku-san spent most of his time in here.
And when was he admitted?
2 years ago. With Alzheimer's.
Some kind of dementia, right?
Alzheimer's is a neurodegenerative disease that leads to dementia, yes. In fact, it's the
Why are
cause
we
of
standing
almost
so
70%
close?
of all dementia cases.
So, they're one and the same, kinda? Anyway, do what you gotta do, Yagami.
Uh-huh.
But is there a cat? That's what I want. I hear it. I hear it. There it is.
Hey.
Oh, look. A cat. Anyway.
Hey. Has anyone else slept here since Waku-san's death?
Nobody, no.
And Waku-san was missing from his room the morning of the incident, yes?
That's right.
So, he was murdered here, then carried out.
I can't say for sure, but it's likely.
Working on that assumption, how is his body carried outside? We should look a little closer. Oh, investigate the window. I can do that.
Uh-huh. The window's sealed shut. There's no way Waku-san could have escaped through here.
Investigate the entrance.
What the? All the rooms have windows like this, right? Seems like people would notice if something was going on in here.
Well, we only have so many employees in this ward. The halls stay fairly busy, but it's mostly dementia patients moving between appointments.
I see. I wonder how the room looks from the hallway.
You got all you need from here, yeah?
I think so.
Probably. That's a good cat. Let's see. Yeah, we still have the same phone, but we don't have quite the same everything. He wants to see what it looked like from outside.
You can definitely see what's going on from out here. Shintani-sensei, can you lay on the bed for me?
I guess so. Care to join me, Terasawa-san?
Really,
You got
dude?
to lose.
Oh, wow.
It was a joke.
So from this vantage point, you can't make out the person's face.
So, was this the colossal waste of time I knew it'd be?
Nope. I got something I'd only get from being here.
Does it matter? It's been days. Case is practically closed. Shinpei Okubo is guilty as hell.
Well, according to him, he's not.
Of course, that's what he says. Consider the facts, though, man. You want to review the case?
Sure. Let's go over what we know so far.
Whatever you want. All right, here we go. Our victim was the patient staying in this room. Koichi Waku, male, age 66. At 8:30 a.m. on the morning of the crime, the nurses noticed he was missing from his bed. Given Waku's degenerative state, they assumed he was wandering around the hospital somewhere. But after being unable to track him down, hospital staff filed a missing persons report.
Right.
You know what a dementia patient's like, though. Hard to imagine they'd make it outside on their own. The only conclusion then was that somebody must have taken him out of the hospital. After inspecting all the cars that came in and out of the center, they were left with one possible suspect. A laundryman by the name of Shinpei Okubo. It didn't take much prodding for Okubo to confess burying Waku's body out in the mountains. And lo and behold, 3 months after Waku disappeared, the cops found his body rotting away right where Okubo said it'd be. Cause of death was most likely suffocation, but they still don't know for sure. Any objections to this so far, Yagami-sensei?
Actually, yeah. You're forgetting something.
And what's that?
Okubo-kun insists he didn't kill anyone. All he admits to is dumping the body.
Can't say for sure the guy who dumped the body actually committed the murder. If I budge on that, I'd be admitting Okubo-kun did it before the trial even started.
Oh, sure. But come on, Yagami. Guy's got a history of assault, and it's on record. Roughed up his girlfriend, accidentally broke her finger.
Right, but that was over 6 years ago. He was just a kid. Got drunk, made a huge mistake.
And what? It's okay for a kid to hit a woman?
Of course not. But that's not what he's on trial for.
True.
I don't condone what he did. But legally, committing one crime doesn't mean you're guilty of another.
Fine. But what about Okubo's shaky alibi? He said he left the center at 10 a.m. after grabbing the sheets from the general ward. Claimed Waku-san's corpse somehow got loaded into his truck. Who's gonna believe garbage like that?
If anyone should, it's his lawyers.
We're meeting with Okubo after this, right? You should just be honest with him. Tell him the case is unwinnable.
Are you two done here?
Yep. Can you show us the garage next? The one where Okubo-kun parked his truck. The service entrance, I think it was. That's the only other place we'll need to see today.
We'll need to take an elevator down there. Follow me.
Victim is believed to die of suffocation. Let's follow her. I have no reason not to. Does she stop, or do we keep following her? Like, I don't know if the NPC is like programmed to stop if we get too far away, but can we break their furniture? Yes! Let's break your furniture. Stupid furniture. Oh no, she don't stop. She don't care. I'm coming! Alright. Service elevator.
Hey, Yagami. You're never gonna last if you keep taking cases like this. Criminal suits are a constant test of your conviction. Your sense of justice. They don't even pay that well.
Careful who you say that around.
Look, just chill out, okay? Take it from me. I've been around the block way longer than you have. Looks like a regular old garage to me.
You'd make it out with no problem if you put a body into your truck down here. It's quiet.
It is.
Hey, Yagami, check this out. These are the carts they use to collect sheets and linens. Day of the crime, Okubo was all over the hospital with one of these things. Would have been simple for him to sneak a body in there and cart it right out.
Maybe so. Where was Okubo parked on the day of the incident?
Oh,
Investigate. Oh, that's some good investigation. Hi.
the truck was parked here, with the back facing the elevator. Here's a recreation of it.
I see.
DNA evidence from the victim was found in the flatbed of the truck. That's proof enough that the body was there. And when they confronted Okubo, he flat out admitted it.
When was Waku-san last seen?
Just before 8 a.m. on the day of the crime.
Yeah, 7:50 to be precise. An ADDC scientist will be testifying to that. He claims he saw him nice and cozy in his bed.
I see. Can we talk to this witness?
I tried to get an appointment, but they shut me down. Said they don't want us interfering with their research anymore.
They're not willing to make an exception this once?
This isn't an issue you want to push, Yagami. Worst case scenario, you get charged with witness intimidation.
All right. Anyway, the victim was last seen at 7:50.
That's right. Breakfast is at 8 o'clock, so the patients who can walk on their own gather in the break room. But on the day of his disappearance, 8:30 came and went with no sign of Waku-san.
You thought you'd find him quickly. Didn't exactly turn out that way.
Right.
Got that, Yagami? Here, let's go over some more details.
Sure. Let's hear what the great Shintani-sensei has to say.
All we know is, Waku was taken out of his room sometime between 7:50 when he was last seen, and 8:30 when everyone noticed he was gone. During that 40-minute span, somebody suffocated Waku and stuffed him into the laundry bin. Nobody suspected there was a body in the cart. And the only clear culprit was Okubo, the man in charge of the laundry. To further back this up, DNA evidence from Waku was found in Okubo's truck. Then when the police questioned Okubo, he confessed to burying the body in the mountains of Okutama. 3 months after the crime, Waku's corpse was finally found. With me? This thing's airtight, Yagami. I know you're getting into this, but come on. Just give it up already. You don't have a chance.
Even though Okubo says he's innocent, I promised him we'd do everything we could.
Not my problem. You shouldn't make promises you can't keep.
Fine, then I'll do it alone. You don't have to be involved.
Even if I'm not, the loss will hurt Genda-sensei's reputation.
I'm sorry, but our client says he's innocent. I can't back down from this.
Fine. I'll be in the lobby.
If you like, I could take you to see Waku-san's room again.
You don't mind? That would be great.
Here I am again. Don't really see anything out of the ordinary, though.
Waku-san was here until the morning of the incident. Then he just up and disappeared. The window's sealed shut. There's no way Waku-san could have escaped through here.
The cat's gone. There was one down there.
I wonder how well you can see in here from the hallway.
Are you finished?
Not yet. Just a little longer.
I don't think there's anything else. We can't really interact with anything else. Right.
Are you
Yeah, I've seen what I need. Anything else you can share?
How long will Okubo-san's sentence be?
Huh?
If he's found guilty, that is.
Probably 10 years, maybe more. It's hard to say for sure.
And what if he confesses? Would they shorten his sentence?
Well, at the very least, it'd make a better impression than insisting he didn't do it.
But you're still going to push an innocent plea? Even though Okubo-san is the one who'll suffer for it?
If he's really not guilty, he won't have to. I'll win. But to be perfectly honest, this is my first criminal case.
What?
Civil cases have been a mixed bag for me, too. I've actually lost more than I've won.
Is that so?
Apparently, a smart lawyer would never even consider an innocent plea in this case. Guess it's a good thing that I'm not so smart then, because I honestly believe I can win. Terasawa-san, were you close to Okubo-kun?
I spoke to him pretty often, yes. I would see him around the ward all the time.
And what did you think of him? Did he seem like the kind of guy who'd do something like this?
I'm sorry. The director told us not to say too much.
Wait! If you know anything that can help, just get in touch, okay? I'll do whatever it takes to set Okubo-kun free. But I can't do it alone. Just give it some thought, Terasawa-san. Just now, we went to the ADDC. Thought I should have a look at things with my own eyes.
And how did it go?
There's no chance you walk. You're practically a lost cause.
Wow, dude.
Yagami-sensei, is that what you think?
It's like this, Okubo. You tell me you're innocent, and I'll fight to the end. I really have nothing to lose by helping you out.
It's just like I told you. Whoever did it is framing me.
So if I remember, the Japanese title for this, it
On
translates
the
to
day
like
of the crime,
Judge
you were in the
Eyes.
general ward at the ADDC, yes?
And then, you know, they
Starting
translated
at
it
8
over,
a.m.,
or
we went around
localized
to each
it
room and
to be
gathered the linens.
Judgment.
Yes. Nobody would dispute that.
And after that, you covered Wakusan's nose and mouth, suffocated him, and then carted him out in a laundry bin.
Seriously, dude.
That's not true. Waku-san wasn't there when I went into his room. I didn't see him at all that day. You have to believe me.
And I do. So when you went down to leave the center at 10 a.m. after gathering the linens, you realized there was a body hidden in the truck.
Yes. That's what happened.
Then, after debating whether or not to report the body, you chose to hide it in the mountains.
That was a poor decision. That's going to be a huge hurdle to climb in the trial.
I had a criminal assault on my record. I knew the police would have suspected me if I went to them.
Aren't you forgetting the bad blood you had with Waku-san?
Huh?
Bad blood? What are you talking about?
3 days before the murder, Waku-san claimed Okubo-kun here punched him and stole his wallet. They told me all about it at the center.
When did you even ask?
While you were busy chatting up Terasawa-chan. Even if I bitch about it, I'm still damn good at my job.
Well, Okubo-kun, did you take his wallet, or...?
Not quite. They call it delusion of theft. It's a symptom of dementia. You think something's been stolen from you, then blame the first person you see. Not the easiest thing to deal with, right? Someone accuses you of theft for no reason? Must have been a shock. So when Waku-san tried to hit you, you just about hit him back.
But I didn't hit him.
No. You murdered him.
I wouldn't kill a man over something like that.
Ah. I wish I could believe you, pal. Come on, Okubo-kun. You got a record of violence.
It wasn't me. I swear. Somebody set me up. Please, you have to believe me. Whoever did this is laughing at all of us right now.
Calm down.
Yagami-sensei, do you believe me?
I do.
Okay. Then next time, come alone.
Fine. I can take a hint. You and Yagami-sensei can cuddle up all you want.
Hey, you know that nurse, Terasawa-san? Cute girl. It sounded like she was worried about you. Bet you'd have a chance with her once you get out of here.
I don't know. If you'll excuse me.
So Shintani just left you hanging, huh? He's gotta learn some damn patience.
Maybe so. But this is my case now. I can handle it myself.
Huh. Okay.
Yagami-san.
Hmm?
Have you seen Mafia lately?
Where's this coming from?
She's just not that great with men. I suggest you be more assertive.
Right. Okay.
You mean that friend of yours, Saori-kun? She's got Shintani all riled up. Said he'd have been nicer to you if he knew you had friends who looked like her. Jackass.
Hey, nothing's official yet, guys. Regardless, keep it on the down low, okay?
Yet? That word says more than you think. I'll keep my lips sealed.
Just keep bumping into walls. It'll be fine.
Mafia-kun's a prosecutor, right? Isn't it kind of taboo for her to date a defense attorney?
Can we not do this?
Either way, guess the Okubo case comes first. We're pleading innocent, yeah?
That's the plan.
What is your plan here? This isn't gonna be an easy win.
Well, I'm working on that. There's one piece of evidence that still bothers me.
Yeah? And what's that?
What should I focus on if I want to prove Okubo innocent? I think it was something like not actually being able to confirm the body or something. Let's see. Panoramic view of the hospital. Body fluids. Yeah, it's like from the hallway you couldn't see the, the body, right?
Take a look at this. It's the hospital room the victim was staying in. This is the last place Waku-san was seen before he disappeared. At the time, the witness would have seen Waku-san from this angle through the window in the door. But the cabinet here would have been blocking his face.
Uh-huh.
In other words, there's room to argue that the witness never actually saw Waku-san to begin with. It might have just looked like there was somebody in there. Or maybe the killer set it up to look that way.
And how would that impact the trial?
Well, the premise that the victim was still alive at 8 o'clock would no longer be on the table. Meaning, the crime could have occurred during a much wider time range. With that in mind, we could claim there's no proof that Okubo took Waku-san out of the room.
Right. Not bad.
What the hell's your problem?
Was that Shintani?
I think so.
Get back here!
That bastard. Oh, was eavesdropping on you.
What the hell?
I tried to stop him, but he pulled a stun gun on me.
Hey! Wait up!
Still just jumping out of the window. Get back here, mysterious person.
You won't get away! Hold up! You won't get away!
I'm chasing you. I'm doing a very good job of it. Jeez! Run across the cars.
woman.
Help! Someone help me!
Aren't you Terasawa-san?
Let me go!
We got a groper out here? Scum of the earth! Not on my watch, you son of a bitch!
Really? Oh, I forgot. They have stun guns. Grab the damn bicycle! Just punt him. Like, just rotates his body how hard he kicked him. Oh boy.
Can all lawyers fight like that?
You wanna explain yourself?
Did you really need to run away like that? I assume you came to see me.
There was something I wanted to talk to you about, yes. But I wasn't sure if I should. Then that pig-headed friend of yours started shouting, so I just lost it.
Okay, but did you have to tase him? Not that he didn't have it coming. Anyway, I'm listening if you want to talk. No matter what it is, I'll keep your secret. Anything you tell me will fall under client attorney privilege.
Well, you know the witness who last saw Waku-san? Said he saw him sleeping in his bed.
Uh-huh.
Well, that witness is a man by the name of Shono-san. He's one of the scientists at the ADDC. Not only that, but he's the director's right-hand man, too.
And this is him?
Pretty much run-of-the-mill researcher.
Yes. He's a very dedicated doctor, so the nurses have a lot of faith in him. But something felt off when I heard what he had to say about the incident.
And what's that?
I guess I'm just skeptical as to whether or not he actually saw Waku-san. I don't think he's intentionally deceiving us, but he may be mistaken somehow. And if I had to guess, I'd say the other nurses feel the same.
Still, why hasn't anyone mentioned this until now?
How could we? Nurses talking about a doctor behind his back? That's not something a nurse could do without consequences. And if it came to a courtroom testimony...
None of you would testify?
Maybe the other nurses wouldn't, but I would. I never really fit in over there anyway. Besides...
Yeah?
I think Okubo-san is innocent.
Oh, really? Sounds like I've finally got an ally on my team.
I'm currently employed as a researcher at the Advanced Drug Development Center. Part of our research consists of clinical tests we perform on patients in the general ward of the center. On the day of the crime, I was making my usual rounds through the ward.
Yodi Shono.
And what time was that?
Around 7:50?
You're sure?
Yes, the patients eat breakfast at precisely 8 o'clock. I always head to the break room myself, right around then, too.
This break room, to be precise?
That's correct. Our more mobile patients walk there for breakfast instead of eating in their own rooms. Then, while the nurses help the patients eat, I ask about how they feel and how the medicine is treating them.
And on the day of Wakusan's disappearance, you passed by his room before going to the break room?
Yes.
And in that room, you saw Wakusan lying on the bed?
Yes.
Can you describe the situation to us as you remember it?
The door has a window, so you can see into the room from the hallway.
Objection.
And this is the room you're referring to, yes?
That's correct. From where I was standing in the hallway, I could see Wakusan lying in bed.
Objection.
He was asleep, with a blanket covering most of his body.
And what time was that?
Around 7:50.
No further questions.
Yagami-sensei, why did you call her to the stand?
She actually asked to testify. Is that a problem?
Not really, no.
Here's my chance for a comeback.
Terasawa-san, you were present for Shono-san's testimony just now, yes?
Yes.
And what is your opinion on that testimony?
For a scientist, I felt his wording was rather imprecise. And as a medical professional, I felt his actions were negligent.
Could I ask you to be a little more specific?
Our witness, Shono-san, claims he saw Wakusan sleeping in his bed during his morning rounds. However, there's no way he could have known that just by looking in from the hallway.
I have evidence supporting Terasawa-san's testimony.
Shono shouldn't have been able to see Waku. I have evidence to prove that.
Please look at this. It's a photograph of the victim's room as viewed from the hallway. In other words, this is what Shono-san would have seen when he checked in on Waku-san.
And this evidence points to this fact. Victim was already dead. Culprit was hiding in the hospital room. Testimony was a lie. Culprit is Shono. Claims to be his... Just that it's a lie.
Shono-san was lying when he said he saw Waku-san in the bed.
Excuse me?
What he saw from the door was likely nothing more than a bulge of sheets. He couldn't have been able to identify it specifically as Waku-san. So to claim as much in his testimony seems like quite an exaggeration, don't you think?
But common sense would dictate otherwise, would it not? Who would be in the bed other than Waku-san?
The staff nurses are trained to always enter a room when checking in on a patient. In Waku-san's case, it's impossible to tell anything just by looking in from the hallway. There was actually one time a while back where we thought he was under the covers, only to find Waku-san eating in the break room a second later. And upon re-examining the room, we realized that we had mistaken a bunched-up pillow for Waku-san.
The witness makes an important distinction. The prosecution asserts that Shono-san's testimony is clear, that the victim was taken out of his room at some point between 7:50 and 8:30 in the morning. They claim that because of this time frame, the defendant must have smuggled Waku-san's body out in his laundry bin.
That's why Okubo-kun was assumed to be the only person who could have killed Waku-san.
But if Shono-san's testimony is invalid, as the defense asserts, we have to consider the possibility that Waku-san was taken in the middle of the night when nobody else was around. After which, the killer could have waited until the morning to plant the body in the defendant's truck. In other words, the defense establishes that there is reasonable doubt that Okubo-san is the killer. rendering the prosecution's central argument unsound. Your Honor, taking this new testimony into account, I'd like to call Shono-san back to the stand for cross-examination. Shono-san.
Yes?
See how Shono responds to that evidence that Terasawa-san's testimony. Yeah. How Shono-san responds to that evidence and Terasawa-san's testimony out in the open.
I'll get right to the point. On the day of the crime, what did you see when you looked into Waku-san's room?
I saw Waku-san asleep in his bed, I think.
Can you confirm that it's actually him? Nah.
I don't remember.
So it's possible that it could have been someone other than Waku-san in that bed. Or maybe even a pillow that you mistook to be Waku-san's body. Isn't that right?
Objection! The defense is leading the witness.
Sustained. Please rephrase the question.
Shono-san, can you say without a doubt that Waku-san was in that bed when you checked on him?
I don't think I can, no.
Then the defense rests. But I do have a quick remark for the prosecution.
Huh?
Prosecution's argument has fallen apart. Now to go in for the kill.
The charges against my client stem from your assertion that he's the only possible suspect, assuming the crime took place within the stated time frame. However, the defense has proven without a doubt that Shono-san's testimony is unreliable, establishing reasonable doubt for my client. I would suggest then that you withdraw the charges against my client. With such inconclusive evidence, you'll only be wasting the court's precious time.
The prosecution does not consider the witness's testimony inconclusive. His memory of the incident may be fuzzy, yes, but that doesn't change that he saw the victim.
So, your whole case is based on a fuzzy memory? This promising young man's future is at stake, and you're willing to throw that away on unreliable testimony?
Dr. Shono is a bright and diligent researcher. After watching his own grandmother develop dementia, he vowed to create a drug that could cure the disease.
Yeah,
After
that's
paying
nice
his
and
own
all.
way through medical school, he went on to become the head researcher at the ADDC. Day after day, Dr. Shono visits his sick patients out of the kindness of his heart, leading to his valiant testimony here today. If you want to know whether I trust this man, then my answer is a resounding yes.
In other words, because he's such a great researcher, his testimony is infallible. His own admission that he's not sure is somehow overlooked? Is that the sum of it? Because from here, it sounds like you're putting your faith in Shono-san's title, not his testimony today.
The prosecution is not as easily swayed as you think. And you want to talk reputation? What of your client's history of domestic abuse?
And what does that have to do with any of this? Uh-oh. It's gonna bring up Okubo's record.
6 years ago, the defendant broke his girlfriend's finger. The poor girl is still suffering from the effects. And the cause? A minor, drunken disagreement. Now, fast forward to what occurred a few days prior to the crime. Waku-san, suspecting the defendant of stealing his wallet, lashed out and punched the defendant in the face. Given the clearly violent nature of Okubo-san here, that alone would be motivation enough to murder the poor old...
Miss.
Is something wrong, ma'am? Please remain seated while court is in session. Terasawa-san?
Okubo-san is not a violent person. And he hasn't even had a drink in over 6 years. Not a single drop since the incident.
My court will not stand for this commotion.
He didn't blame Waku-san at all. He knew that the outburst was just caused by his dementia. That it was all the sickness's fault. So there was no reason for him to resort to murder.
Terasawa-san, please.
Okubo-san really is an incredible, caring person.
Please leave this courtroom at once.
You're right that he may be hard to approach, but he's a kind soul, and he always keeps his promises. Okubo-san's not the only person in this courtroom who would be affected by a guilty verdict, either. As a matter of fact, it would break my heart.
That's not exactly relevant to the case.
He wanted me to keep this a secret, not to tell anyone, not even his lawyer, that we were dating.
It's awkward.
Even though he knew he could have ended up in prison, making sure I was safe was the only thing in the world he cared about. That's just who he is. But when the prosecution has already decided he's a criminal, how could he possibly be given a fair trial?
Her little outburst wasn't technically admissible, but as the trial dragged on, it hung over the jury like a stone. And in the end, Shinpei Okubo was found not guilty. But only a month after his release, everything changed.
Yeah. About that.
The same girl who had so bravely proclaimed Okubo's innocence died by the man's own hand. Hi.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing, Vice Minister.
But...
I haven't seen you in about 3 years, Kido-san. I see you're still the director.
You look familiar, but I can't quite place the name. I seem to recall you looking sharper.
I'm a detective based in Kamurocho now. The name's Yagami.
Ah, I remember now. You're the reason Terasawa-kun's no longer with us. Remember, Shono?
Okubo-san was unstoppable. If only my testimony had been better.
Shono-san, right?
Does it matter? What brings you here anyway?
I'm investigating a murder, and I'll need your cooperation with it. Just like old times.
Yes, I see. Yes. Thank you. It does seem we received a phone call from this Shintani-san you speak of.
Do you know who he was calling?
Dr. Shono.
The same Shono-san you were just with?
Why would Shintani call Shono?
Yes. However, it's unclear as to what the point of the call was meant to be. Shono was away from his desk at the time, you see, and Shintani-san didn't leave a message.
You have no idea what he wanted to talk about?
None. Shono says he doesn't know a Shintani-san, and sees no reason why he would be calling.
Oh, really?
Look, Shono and I co-authored the research paper on AD9. We're quite well known, as it turns out. Sometimes, complete strangers pretend to be close friends or relatives in order to contact us. Perhaps Shintani-san fell into that category.
Have you heard of the mole murders taking place in Kamurocho, Dr. Kido? 3 Yakuza, each one with their eyes gouged out. It's a grisly business. Shintani was killed in the same way.
I've seen the news.
Can you think of anything tying the ADDC to those murders?
Huh? Look, just what are you implying? Look, I believe we're done here. There's nothing I can help you with.
Please stop! You can't!
Who are you?
Detective Kuroiwa, Kamuro Police, Organized Crime. One of your guests here has information related to the case I'm currently investigating.
That would be you, Yagami.
Hmm?
I'd like to speak to you as a material witness to the murder of the lawyer Masamichi Shintani.
Is that so?
Okay, actually, that's the end of that chapter. Might as well just save it here, and when we get to a stop point. So yeah, that was a really short chapter. So let's go ahead and save it. You know, we'll just overwrite 4 here. Collusion. Go through the starting section, and then we'll just start from here.
The mole's latest victim was the lawyer, Shintani. The last call he made brings the case that ruined Yagami 3 years ago back to the surface. A patient was taken from a hospital and found buried in the mountains. Yagami defended the suspect, Shinpei Okubo, and got an acquittal. But 1 month later, he murdered his girlfriend Emi Terasawa with a kitchen knife and burned the remains.
Collusion.
I'd like to speak to you as a material witness to the murder of the lawyer Masamichi Shintani.
Is that so?
I'm Hoshino, an attorney at Genda Law Office. Officer, is this interview voluntary, or...?
It is.
It's your call, Yagami-san.
I think I'll pass.
Excuse me?
You have your answer, sir. You can go now.
You can make this easier if you come now. Next time, it won't be voluntary.
Your empty threats don't mean much to a lawyer.
Can you take this elsewhere? I really must be...
Too bad he's not a lawyer anymore, then. Your friend's nothing now. Just come along
Detective.
quietly. I'll come back with a warrant if I have to.
I'd like to see you try. Why do you suspect me anyway? I bet you don't even have a reason.
I can come up with a few good ones.
Enough! Get the hell out of my office.
You'll regret this, Yagami.
Kuroiwa-san.
You two, out.
Before we go, can we speak to Shono-san for a sec? We need to know why Shintani called him.
Listen, I already told you he doesn't know. Get it through your skull. Now, please leave.
No problem. We'll let you get back to work.
All right. Are we there? Oh.
This is really getting out of hand.
But we'll just start at the beginning of the chapter next time.
I can't believe that detective thinks you're a material witness.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know what he's talking about.
I found the body, but
what I'm more interested in is how he even knew where to find me.
That's a good point. How would the police know we were here?
Beats me. For now, let's focus on Shono, though. It would be a waste coming here and not talking to him.
Agreed. Let's see if the receptionist can help us.
Alright. I'm gonna double check the save, make sure it's right, but yeah, we'll just start off at 6 again. Yeah, we'll just start off with chapter 6 again. See, yeah, that was only like almost 3 hours to go from the beginning of 5 to the beginning of 6. We got a little bit of sidetracked here and there, but it's not too bad. We'll go ahead and overwrite this other 6. But yeah. You did good. You got it. Wait, can I fly my drone in here? Oh, I can't. Alright. I want to thank folks for stopping in. Had a couple of resubs tonight. That was nice. It was nice to see. I want to give a shout out to the folks watching the VOD, whether it be on the YouTube archive or over here on Twitch. I hope you enjoy the content and that you are able to catch a live stream at some point. Follow the channel if you'd like. Join the Discord if you want. Both are great ways to keep track of when I do come online. You can sub to the channel here on Twitch, just like the people today. You know, helps keep the lights on, helps keep me in video games, all that good stuff. Over on YouTube, like the video, comment, tell me that tell me how much better or worse you like Yagami from 3 years ago. How he looks. Just he did look pretty slick, but yeah, let me know. Yagami 3 years ago or Yagami right now? Which is the better look? But comment, subscribe, like the video, all those things. I hear they help. I don't even know. But yeah, I do hope everybody's taking care of themselves with everything going on. I have been somebody nowhere. You've been amazing. And I do hope to see you next time.